Mike, obviously a very trying season for you, but I love the fact you got a smile on your face, hat on right now, looking relaxed. Are you enjoying this holiday season right now as best as possible?
Yeah, doing great, guys. Hope you guys are doing well, enjoying your holiday season. And yeah, it's been nice to kind of decompress and be able to enjoy the season and catch up with family and be able to relax a little bit.
Mike, what was the most difficult part of 2020, dealing with the new COVID restrictions and the way you had to go about working out and just the day-to-day things with your players?
Yeah, just the unknown. I mean, we are really a pretty routine industry as we quickly go, and obviously that was disrupted. And just the day-to-day, especially with us, we had a fairly significant disruption of our season, and just getting acclimated with all the different rules and changes and different report times. And of course, we put 11 double headers. So, there's just a lot of different variables that took place that were over and above what's already, physically and emotionally demanding, run.
Yeah, Mike, how were you able to do that? I mean, the way that COVID unfortunately impacted your team, forcing you guys to be sidelined for, I believe, 16 days, and that spate of double headers. It's still unfathomable to me you even got through the season. How'd you do it?
Yeah, you know what? Reflected back on that, me and Mike Maddox, Mad Dog, our pitching coach, we got eliminated in the playoffs in San Diego, and even prior to that, when we clinched the playoff spot to get into the top five, of course there was 8 spots, but we got done with that, and how in the heck did we just get through doing that? And really, we did it based on a group of players that were A, talented, and B, super dedicated to us achieving our goals to get back to the playoffs and really win a World Series. And then, finally, just they stayed together, and not one guy complained during the whole season. It was a pretty special group, and a lot of positives about this group this year. And, we got disappointed in the first round with San Diego, but accomplishment, looking back on having managed different levels for 30 years or so, there's not a team I can say, which is saying something that I can say I'm more pleased about. And I've been on teams with championships at a lot of different levels, but this team got more thrown at them than anybody even close, and able to come through at the highest level and not only complete the season, but to make the playoffs and, make a little bit of run there was pretty impressive.
You've had a chance to watch one of the great catchers of all time, Yadier Molina. Are you confident Yadier will be back in a Cardinal uni in 2021?
I'm confident, but look, there's my confidence level is fails in comparison to what actually may happen. But I'm super confident and clearly hopeful for it. But do recognize that there's clearly it's a business, and there's a lot of different variables taking place with this. And I know I'll be a lot smarter when number 4 is behind the plate. And he's such a good influence to our club, but. I do get the fact that the front office has some tough decisions to make, and Yadi, the first time, really has some opportunities to explore his what's best for him and his family. But it's a generational talent for the Cardinals and a pillar organization for going on 2 decades. So we'd love to have him back. Clearly,
yeah, special player, no question about it. It was a tough year, Mike, not only on the field but off the field for the Cardinals family, as both Bob Gibson and Lou Brock passed away. Do you have a story or an anecdote you can share about either of those 2 gentlemen?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't know how much time we've got. Both of them are just first class all the way, and they represent everything that's good about the St. Louis Card organization on and off the field. Gentlemen, great players, obviously, special talents. But, both of them are just so generous and kind. But really the wrap-up point, they had different ways of going about it, but they were very sincere, obviously, during their playing careers. But post their playing careers, they were both seriously dedicated and sincere about the Cardinal legacy moving forward, and they were really givers of their time and expertise. And their losses is those are 2 irreplaceable. We've had some real losses in the organization recently with Red, Shane Dees last year, and of course Mr. Gibson and Mr. Brock, and we got eliminated against San Diego and come in, and it was a kick in the groin, and then you found out immediately right after that Mr. Gibson had passed. So we miss them greatly, but we also will hold on to their legacy and their memory and pass along their knowledge as well.
One more for you. We got a classic card here of Mike Shildt, 2009 Johnson City card. I don't know if you can see it, but this, I can already see you bringing back memories. But even the mention, look at that, Mike Shildt action shot. We love that.
Yeah, look, that was in my, quite a 10-pack under that uniform, showing the, a little bit of the lower half development. And the stopwatch is a classic look, too, hitting the infield fungo.
What a beauty, right? Manager of the Year 10 years later. That was a great image from 2009. Mike, it's always great to catch up with you. Have a wonderful holidays. I know, listen, you started up by getting married. You were hoping to have a crazy year and it ended up being a wild year in different ways, but hope you get to spend lots of time with that wife of yours and your family, and all the best. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Have a blessed holidays. Appreciate you.
You too.